Hey guys, what is going on? It is Sam here and welcome to this week's update video. So, if you're at the homepage you would have seen that Sinkholes have just been released and it's actually a distraction and diversion for the skill of Dungeoneering. Now, these sinkholes appear on the Runescape surface every 30 minutes I've heard, and you can do them twice a day to obtain Dungeoneering XP and also Dungeoneering tokens. Now the way it works is you pretty much get pitted against other players, sort of in a team, but at the same time you've got to try and beat the other players that are in your team so that you can get top spot and of course get the best rewards by doing various challenges that the mini game actually gives to you. Or I say mini game, it's actually distraction and diversion. There's different mini games for you to do, such as mine this amount of ore or collect this amount of cards. You'll see when I'm in there, and yeah, you pretty much just got to try and complete them all and get them done as soon as possible. Now, to start this off is you want to teleport to like the dungeoneering area, Demonheim. Easiest way to do that is of course with the Ring of Kinship, so I've just done that now, and you just want to run west of the trader and you'll see this guy called Tausar. Now if you talk to him he will tell you where a sinkhole is. There's one actually right there, or right now I mean, and he's telling me he can actually teleport me there, which is awesome. Now I'm going to do that because I don't want to waste time and miss it. I think you've got about 5 minutes to actually do so. So as you can see there's like a sinkhole as it says, which you can go in. He does give a hint of where the sinkhole is, which is kind of stupid because you can actually just teleport there if you use the option. And yeah, you pretty much just enter this big dungeoning room, and you know, I think there's about 5 people you need for a team. So if you actually it looks like there's not many people here, but if you try and get 5 people, then it will start the game, and you're ready to go pretty much. So you want to also make sure you've got nothing in your invent, because I've heard that you can't even bring your Ring of Kinship in. So I'm just going to unequip that, and also my max cape. So there we go. So if I just put that in there, there we go. Awesome. So total players are 5, which is good, and it's telling me that I need to get ready. I'm guessing I'm just going to talk to this guy. Yep, it says down there in the chat box. I'm going to do that, or enter dungeon. I'm guessing that might speed it up a little bit. This is your first time here. I'm not going to go through the tutorial because I've seen numerous videos of how to actually do it, so I'm not going to do that now. Okay, where am I? I'm just going to go through the chat options because it looks like it's not letting me actually do this. So I'm just going to quickly skip through it. There's quite a lot actually. I wouldn't want to go through the dialogue because you guys probably would want to get bored and move off of this vid. But there we go. I think that is ready. There we go. Okay, so I'm in the room. Kind of glitchy. It's got a countdown timer going down. And what you really want to do first is try and get some equipment as soon as possible. So there we go. I've got a bow by the looks of it. I'm going to take some food as well. So take 5 of that. And as you can see in the top left up here, there's numerous objectives for me to complete. I have no idea what's going on here with the food. There we go, finally got the food I was trying to click on for like 5 times. So yeah, you really want to just kill as many monsters as you can, and also mine as much as you can as well, which is sort of the objective. Now when you do kill monsters, they will drop these cards and combat totems. As you can see there, I've just got one. And there's another one, so I could quickly grab that. I'm not entirely sure if other players can see that as well, but you still want to go for them because once you've traded them in, it will go up on the scoreboard. So there's a totem. I think I'm just gonna get that first. There we go. When you do hand in your totems and cards, it will go up in the top left panel there. There's a card. That's what I was on about. You want to pick them up. You've got to deposit them in these chutes at the base, and then it will actually count towards it. So make sure you do that. It's very important. So you pretty much just want to collect everything, mine as much as you can. I'm not too sure if I can mine anything. There we go. I think I've got a bronze pickaxe, which is kind of lame. I think some guy got the Catagon, as he said back there, or Argonite. But still, bronze pickaxe should be able to do the job fairly good. So try and mine everything you can. Try not to skip anything, because it's not like a rush in a real dungeon. You've got to kind of just get as much as you can. Make sure your invent didn't get full either, because I'm pretty sure with all this ore it will fill up fairly fast. It is saying I need 61, which is quite a lot. So yeah, just continue to explore the dungeon, do all the objectives, and I think you'll be good to go, or good to finish in that case, because that's when the dungeon is about to finish. So what I will do in that case is actually pause the video, and once it is towards the end of the dungeon I will record again and show you what is going on. So as I just deposited some of my ores and other items I've just collected, it seems like they're like double the points or something, because I definitely didn't have 25 combat totems at that time. So that's kind of strange. It might actually depend, I was just thinking then, on the type of ore it is. So, you know, this Promethium ore I'm mining right now could be worth a fair bit more than, say, like Novite. So that's probably why. So try and get as much as you can. I'm not entirely sure, like, the best methods to actually do this. Obviously, you know, this is my first time in this dungeon, so someone's probably going to have a guide by, you know, the end of the week, having the best way to do it. But yeah, it's kind of fun. I have heard that the rewards are good. I will show you the rewards in a bit once this dungeon has actually finished. So what I will do is just continue mining and doing all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you at the end. So there we go, it looks like there is 2 seconds left of this game. Unfortunately, I did try running back to a bank, which is right there. I think it varies depending on the dungeon. But yeah, I still think I did fairly decent. So there we go, I did try and get them last few, but of course I didn't make it. So these chests will appear and it will tell you what you've kind of won. So I got the huge lamp, which I think means I was the best. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it tells you there 560. Oh, okay, so I was the first in that case, which was surprising because these guys kind of knew what they were doing. They were sort of talking throughout the dungeon. But there we go. I got 560 points, which I kind of beat everyone fairly well. Now you might have noticed these cards in my invent. Now these all have sort of special abilities, which you will see in a second. They sort of like they swap the chests around and all sorts of things like that. They all have their own sort of you know, description to do with them. You might see this star over here next to this guy's name. That just means it's their turn. So I know one of these cards, they can like swap the chests around, and so I could get like a small lamp instead of a huge lamp, which is kind of frustrating. Seeing as that at the end of the day I did actually win, I got the most points, but it kind of makes it a bit more fun. So what I will do is just continue to go through this and wait till it is my turn, and I'll go from there. So this guy just summoned an Ibis and actually gave that guy some armor. But here's my go. Trade your chest with the player ranked last. I'm not entirely sure. Whatever is your chest at the end of the game, you will receive. Okay, I'm just gonna go with that one. I'm not entirely sure. There we go. I quickly did that. Hopefully it worked. God, please. Uh-oh, what am I gonna get? Huge lamp. Oh, I got a large lamp. I guess that's not too bad then. I wasn't entirely sure what I was doing. I only had like 15 seconds to actually get it. But I got a large lamp. I mean, that's pretty good. So that actually ties in nicely with my level. I am actually 25k away from my my goal. That guy just called me dumb. I have no idea what I'm doing, so that's why. But yeah, large lamp. Let's actually get that, and that should get me the level 115. Awesome. I couldn't really care less if I change it for a huge lamp. At the end of the day, I've still got 40 mil XP for 120, but I unlocked floor 58. Wow, that is awesome. An extra floor to do, more XP for me. So yeah, that was pretty much like this update. It wasn't entirely too great. Like, this is actually the day after it came out, and as you saw, there's people waiting for a team to actually sort of get a team together, which is kind of strange. I was in Runescape's podcast and I was saying that this update seems like a dead content update. It's like one of them updates where you'd go for one time and that would be it. After that it'd be dead content, and it does seem like that. It's unbelievable, because I've seen other people's videos and it's been completely packed, and to see people struggling to get a team now is just shocking. Like, honestly, it really is quite stupid, but it was quite fun. I'll give it that. It has its like fun points. I'm confused why there was little people there. Maybe they'd done their daily ones. But yeah, at the end of the day, that was pretty decent. I did enjoy it, which I guess is one of Jaggis's main aim, and the fact that I can do it again is awesome. But that will be it for this week's update. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I also just like to quickly add in as well, which I forgot, is that if you go to, I think it's Solomon's General Store, everyone or every member gets a free 50 bank spaces, so make sure you do head over to that and claim it. Obviously most people in the game would want that, but I thought I'd just add that in. But like I was saying, guys, this will be it for this week's update. If you enjoyed it, please throw it a thumbs up, and also feel free to ask any questions about the update or have a discussion with you know, other people about it. That'd be awesome. But apart from that, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.